After a years-long investigation, the New York Attorney General filing a sweeping lawsuit against former President Donald Trump. Now, she alleges he knowingly falsified the value of his properties to avoid paying taxes, get favorable loans, and line his own pockets. Wake Up Chart's Chris Pallone has the very latest.
Ben, good morning. If this lawsuit succeeds, Donald Trump and his children, Ivanka, Donald, and Eric, would be prevented from running a business in New York State ever again. The former president calls it a witch hunt.
Mr. Trump, can we have a word?
Former President Donald Trump calls the $250 million lawsuit against him and his real estate empire politically motivated. On Fox News, the former president accused New York Attorney General Letitia James, a Democrat, of being out to get him.
Well, she campaigned on it 4 years ago. It was a vicious campaign, and she just talked about Trump, and we're going to indict him, we're going to get him. She knew nothing about me. I never heard of her. She said, we're going to get him. That her whole campaign was based on that.
James filed a 220-page civil lawsuit against the former president, his three oldest children, and the Trump Organization, the culmination of a 3-year investigation.
Pattern of fraud and deception that was used by Mr. Trump and the Trump Organization for their own financial benefit is astounding.
Accusing the former president, his children, and his business of lying to banks and insurance companies about his property's values for more than a decade to secure better terms on loans and insurance and to further enrich themselves. The lawsuit cites examples where the Trumps allegedly declared their properties, like the Mar-a-Lago resort, were worth millions more than what they were appraised for. New York's AG says the former president claimed his Fifth Avenue apartment is more than 30,000 square feet when it's just a third of that size.
Claiming you have money that you do not have does not amount to the art of the deal. It's the art of the steal.
The Trump Organization says not only was no bank harmed, they profited handsomely and claims all loans are either current or paid off. The suit seeks $250 million in fines to block the Trumps from buying commercial real estate in New York for 5 years and to permanently ban the Trumps from running businesses in New York. While this is merely a civil lawsuit, the Attorney General in New York says she plans to make criminal referrals to federal prosecutors and the IRS based on what she's uncovered in her investigation. In Washington, Chris Pallone, Wake Up Charlotte.